All right, welcome. We're here in Alexandria, Virginia, and we've got Sean Michael Andrews visiting in from Heidelberg, Germany. Sean, how are you?
Great. Doing great, Jason. How are you?
Doing fantastic. We've got our certification class going on right now. And Sean, I'll give you a brief introduction. We've known each other now for going on, like, 6, 7 years now, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I did my original NGH certification with you, and for those who don't know, Sean, we shared videos before. The statement of being world's fastest hypnotist can often be argued, but you have the website in my world that makes it. Of course, my two-year-old first fastest, followed by you.
Yeah, I saw that video too.
She's not as quick on GoDaddy. And wanted you to join us this morning for the purpose of one of the things that I felt I learned best. One of the things I learned best from you is just building that confidence, getting started in hypnosis, jumping in right away. You know, we're often told that if we don't take action, we're going to be held back. And from your original class that I took, leaving it, walking out right away, and getting things started. And love to have you share with the class here some of those thoughts that you shared with us years ago.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if I shared this one before, but I think the thing is that being a hypnotist or being a hypnotherapist is there's a lot involved in it. It's a very daunting prospect of going out there and helping people. But I guess the thing that I have to tell you is that nobody knows enough to be a good hypnotist. Nobody. I don't know enough. I still get stumped with things. I know Jason does. You don't know what's going in the door, so just forget about that. Nobody knows enough to be a good hypnotist. So, but I can tell you that knowing Jason and knowing what Jason does, and he hasn't just interacted with me. He's learned from a lot of people that are really, really talented. And Jason doesn't know enough to be a hypnotist, but he does it, and he does an excellent job of it. So you have to go out there and you just have to do it. It's when I look back on my very first clients, I told Jason this before. I said, I wish I could look them up now and give them their money back, because the first people that I saw, I did an okay job, but nowhere near the type of job that I want to do for people and that I do for people now. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have them leave your office, and you're going to say, "Oh, I wish I had just done this," or "I wish I had thought to tell her that." But you know what? The only way that you are going to get good at this is by seeing clients. And I can tell you that training with Jason, you now have tools that 90% of the hypnotists out there don't have. So you're already ahead of the game. You're well beyond the point where you ought to be seeing clients. So you can go out there and you can help them now. And so that's the thing. I'd urge you to do it. Has anybody, just a show of hands, does anybody have people lined up to work with yet already? Anybody? You got friends or relatives? Excellent. Raquel, very good. The rest of you, what day are you guys on?
We're on day 5. We wrap up on Sunday.
Okay. I really urge you to get in touch with your friends either via email or Facebook and let them know what you're doing and say, you know what, anybody wants to stop smoking or lose some weight or work on self-esteem or work on business improvement, let me know, because I'm ready to work with people 3 days from now. And line those clients up now. Go out and see people, and that's what's going to make you good. And you're not going to do any bad. You might not have a fantastic session, but you're going to have a good session. You've got good training. You're getting good training right now. So what really is going to make you good is going out and seeing people. So excellent, Raquel, for lining up clients. I did not do that off of my hypnosis classes, and some of my friends did, and they got a jump start on me. So that's really good, and I urge the rest of you to do that. Let's see. The other thing is, Jason, did you talk with them about doing free sessions or sessions for, did you talk about that?
All of our business startup and getting rolling is actually going to be tomorrow.
Okay. Now, I don't know if this jives with what Jason's going to tell you, but this is what I'm going to tell you. There's no sin in doing a few free sessions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, he'll tell you that when people are invested in the project, that they're going to do better. That's absolutely true. However, you need to get some practice in. And so if you have somebody that you want to do a free session with, that's okay, because it's great. It's a great learning experience for you. And honestly, I still do the occasional free session. Somebody will come in who doesn't have the money to pay, and I'll go ahead and do a free session just to help somebody out. So I urge people to do that. Now, you don't want to get into the rut of not wanting to charge for your services, because they're very valuable. However, when you're getting started, the important thing is to do sessions. Really important. Let me see. Oh, the stuff that Jason's going to teach you on business. Really take good notes when he does that, because he's one of the best in the business as far as being a businessman, because there are two very important things. One, you've got to be a good hypnotist, and you're going to be a good hypnotist coming out of this class. But two, you've got to be a good business person, because if you're not both those things, then you can't be as successful as you should be. So really important. The stuff that he tells you is really good. I'm really looking forward to that product coming out, Jason, because that's going to be big. I know so many people that are good hypnotists, but they suck at running their business. and so your product is going to be really good. Let me see, what else? I guess you told them about your meetup, right? Maybe some of them came to you through the meetup.
Yes, actually looking around, I think maybe more than half the people here have been to the meetups before here.
Oh, yeah, go to the meetup. And not just Jason's meetup. Go to the other meetups. There are a bunch of them in your area. Go to the other meetups. It's a good opportunity. Now, some of them aren't as good. I'm sure yours is really good. But some of them aren't as good. But you know what? You can kind of guide them so that they get a little bit better. One of the things you want to do is practice. Hypnotize bunches of people.
We just had a bit of a break away from each other, and that came up in the concept of someone sharing the story. Kel's telling the story of doing an instant induction on her daughter. You want to share that experience?
I was practicing just the basic Elman induction. And remember, she came home stressed from college. She's a college student, and I looked at her, and I knew she wanted to practice with me. So I said, let's just get you de-stressed. And so I walked her through that, and then immediately 5-10 minutes after I emerged from that session, I asked her if she, I said, I want to try something with you. She didn't know she was going to be, I was going to do an instant induction on her, but she dropped like a rock. I mean, and I did the, oh my, is this for real?
Yes, of course.
And it was wonderful. It was that I broke that barrier, because I hadn't really done it in real life on anybody. So it was outstanding. I loved it.
That is fantastic. And it feels really good, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel crazy when it happens?
I'm less apprehensive to try it again. Sure.
Excellent. Oh, that's great. And you did it beautifully, because you did the Elman induction first, and how could you fail? How could you fail when you did that instant induction? That is beautiful. That is the way to practice. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I had that in my favor, because I did it, like within 10 minutes after the original.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, session.
Yeah, there's no feeling in the world like doing that. I love that. I still do. Gosh, I still do. It still amazes me every time when you get them dropping in like that. It's just amazing.
On average, I'd just like to know, on average, how many sessions do you work with a person on average?
It
cessation or weight loss, whatever it is. How many sessions do you normally do?
Okay. With most things I see, and this isn't Jason's business model. Everybody's business model is different.
Right.
Okay, but personally, my business model is I see people one time. I try to knock things out in one session. However, I found that weight loss can be more challenging. So I generally see people 4 times for weight loss, and then I give them my business model is 4 sessions, and if you pay for them up front, you get a 25% discount, so you're getting 3 sessions for the price of 4. But you know, that's my model, and everybody's business model is different. I think Jason tends to book multiple sessions, which probably, from a business standpoint, makes a lot more sense. But you know, it's all up to you. And you know what? You're going to do things when you finish his class. You're going to do things a certain way, and you know what? A year from now, you're going to be doing them a little bit different, maybe very, very differently. You're going to be using the inductions differently. You're going to be using different deepeners. You're going to be dealing with your clients and doing your marketing differently. But I would say follow his model, and then after you've done it for a while, then start changing it up. But he's got a successful model, and I think you should follow that. But after that, you know, I do not do things the same way now as I did them 6 months ago. Mm-hmm. You know, it changes, and you make it your own. So that's what I would suggest. Is that?
Are you multilingual? Do you do it in other languages? Do you do hypnosis in other languages besides English?
I have done hypnosis in Russian, but not hypnotherapy in Russian. But actually, you know what? I do inductions in many different languages. All I do is I find out the word for the command form of the verb sleep, and then after that I do the rest of my deepener in whatever language I want to use, and it works beautifully because it's all your tone of voice that does it. But no, my Russian is very rusty. My German is improving, but no.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you do any sessions via Skype or Google Hangout or?
No, I don't. I have in the past, but the reason why I don't is because you can't control things when you're on Skype the same way you can control them in real life. If somebody abreacts on you and then the Skype session ends, which yes, I have had that happen. I was in the middle of a full-blown abreaction, and Skype went, boom. Is that the sound Skype makes? I think that's the sound Skype makes when it does that. I won't tell you what I said, but I had set it up, and I told the person, I said, if we lose the connection, you will come out of trance, you will reestablish the connection, and that worked okay. But I'll tell you what, you will be under a lot of pressure to do it, because a lot of people want to do Skype sessions. A lot of hypnotists out there are doing them, but you're taking a risk. So that's why I don't do them personally.
Class ends, certificate in hand.
Yeah.
What would you say that best next step is?
See clients.
There you go.
Even if you have to see clients for free or at a discount, see clients. That is the thing that made me progress as a hypnotist more than anything else. Seeing clients, working with people, and finding out what works, what doesn't work. And you know what? The more people you hypnotize, the more comfortable you feel. I remember my first regression, and I thought, oh my gosh, what am I gonna? I was scared to death. And you know what? Let me rephrase that. My first 50 regressions, I was scared to death. All right. So don't worry. Expect it. If you don't feel scared to death, there's probably something really wrong with you, because you don't know what's going to happen, but just do it. And that's what makes you good. And now, I mean, now it's nothing. So expect to be scared, but boy, that's where you can help people the most. I mean, it's a rewarding, pursuit. So do it. Just do it. All right. Well, I would urge you guys to go ahead and connect with me on Facebook. Go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. Have you already done it, Raquel?
Yeah.
All right. Excellent.
You travel a lot.
Sign up for the newsletter, and I'll be happy to answer a question or something that you don't want to sound stupid and ask Jason. You can ask me. I'll probably rat you out, but no, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, so sign up for the newsletter. It's got tips on how to do instant inductions and that sort of thing. And you guys are lucky. You got a great teacher. There are some that are not but you got a great one. So get out there and stop yawning, Sonny. Wake up, come on, get some coffee. But anyway, no, it's great. It's great talking with you guys, and you're lucky. So get out there and help a lot of people. All right, so Jason, thank you very much for inviting me.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Family, and we'll see you. Thank you guys. Really nice talking with you.